This commentary is brought to you by the new Steven Spielberg series Smash, a television series about dreaming big and becoming a star. The full, complete pilot of this show, created by the master of cinema Spielberg, is now online, and you can see it first by clicking on the link in the description below. That's right, just click on the link in the description to be one of the few that gets to see this show before it goes to TV. After clicking the link, if you want more Spielberg, you can subscribe to their page and leave a comment letting them know that I sent you. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions coming at you here with a Modern Warfare 3 free-for-all gameplay commentary. Here I am in the map Fallen using the FAD with a suppressor and the Specialist Strike package. Now, before I get into talking about Woody's Gamertag and obviously Jesus duking it out, I want to ask that you guys would be so kind, or if you guys would be so kind, is to go into the description at the very top. There is a link. It is clearly marked. If you would go ham on it, I would greatly appreciate it. Go ham, go hard. Every click counts. Again, I would greatly appreciate it. This is one of the last videos in which I am going to be able to promote this thing I'm doing with Smash, and thus one of the last videos in which you'll have a chance to click on that link. So if you've been holding back, or if you have any bit left, again, please, I would greatly appreciate it. Go into the description, go ham, go hard on that link. Every click counts. I want to get a couple thousand before this thing ends. So again, go into the description at the very top. The link is clearly marked. If you're feeling spiffy, every click counts. I would greatly appreciate it. But I've had a lot of people ask me about what I think about the whole Woody's Gamertag, obviously Jesus thing. And I actually got a few comments from people asking. They say, Lefty, what do you think of this? And I had no idea. Like most things, when people ask me about YouTube drama or things concerning other YouTubers, they say, what do you think of this? And my initial response has to be, well, I don't know, because I haven't been following it. And I have no idea what it is, what's going on. I know that there was something going on with obviously Jesus, an internet troll. Or just he has a very refined troll shtick that he likes to do, and I know that he had been in the past targeting Woody, but you know, the thing is, everybody targets Woody, so I don't really keep a head count on what's going on, but you know, I thought of it as the same old, but then I caught wind of a video in which obviously Jesus admitted to calling out Woody's autistic son, Colin, and yada yada yada, and then I watched a video about some fight thing that they were planning, and Woody said, I will fight you, or obviously Jesus kind of challenged him to a fight, and then Woody said okay to the kind of challenge. I don't know, it was all very confusing, but my reaction isn't going to be like, oh, who would win in a fight? Woody or obviously Jesus? I don't know. I don't really care, and honestly, I don't really care if the two actually do fight. I don't care if they resolve their differences. I'm more about taking a different approach. I want to show you guys exactly how they view both of them view this. Here's the thing. Obviously, Jesus is trolling. Okay, I guarantee you, I don't know now, the motivation for the trolling is a separate entity, but it's obvious, it's clear to everyone, or at least it should be, that he is trolling. He is saying anything and everything he can to get Woody to respond to him in a negative light, and to get other people to get Woody to respond to him, because he's saying these horrible, nasty things, and then other people hear it, and then they go to Woody and say, Woody, I heard obviously Jesus say these horrible, nasty things about you, your wife, your family, or your son Colin, whatever. And he is trying anything and everything he can to get Woody to respond to him. Maybe to open up a correspondence. I don't really believe so. I don't think that's how Woody's mind actually works. I don't think that's a very intelligent or efficient or expeditious inroads to a correspondence with Woody's Gamertag. But you know, I think it has to do with short-term views. He wants the spotlight. Obviously, Jesus does put on him. Now, why does he want the spotlight put on him? Because he has to understand, he's an intelligent enough guy that he has to understand that the spotlight that's put on him from this issue, that results directly from this issue, it is a fleeting spotlight. It's not like he's going to get, now for the rest of his YouTube career, he's going to get 25, 30, 40, 50,000 views of video. That's not going to happen. And he knows that, and hopefully, or I know that, a few other people do, and hopefully he knows it as well. Hopefully he knows. He said, okay, well, I've got the, it's like he went up, he's like, Kanye. He's like Kanye. He ran up on stage and grabbed the mic. So now he's got the microphone in his hands, and eventually security is going to show up and take the microphone away from you. So now you've got the mic in your hands for those fleeting moments. What are you going to say? Now, I don't know what Obviously Jesus has to say. I don't know. Well, I mean, I do have an idea. He doesn't like Woody. He thinks Woody's a piece of shit. But here's the thing. I don't know what his motivations are. I don't know if his motivations are strictly monetary. Maybe he just wants a good month-long uptick in views. Maybe he wants 500,000 views in a month. Something that I don't think he's ever done, looking at his, just some cursory statistics on his channel. I don't think he's ever done that. Maybe he's gotten close, but maybe he wants to do that. Or whatever the mark is, maybe that's what he wants. Maybe he wants a huge jump in views just for a month, just to say, okay, I did it. I was able to do that. I was able to accomplish this, yada, yada, yada. And you know what? This is the most expeditious way that he found. And you know what? He's right, because he's doing it. But here's the thing. A lot of people don't understand this, because they see, and they see Obviously Jesus say, troll, he's an a-hole, he's doing this, that, the other thing. He's a troll. He knows it. He's accomplishing his goal, whatever it may be, with whatever motivations, and he's accomplishing it, and he's putting Woody in a bad spot, because anything Woody says is perpetuating the trolling. And that's the prime spot for trolling. That's why trolls do what they do. They live for being in those situations. And Obviously Jesus, you got to admit, you got to hand it to him. He's done a great job of putting himself in that situation. Here's the thing, though. A lot of people don't understand this. Woody is loving this just as much as Obviously Jesus. Because Obviously Jesus obviously doesn't care about the PR that's associated with him. So Woody is free to characterize this issue however he wants. And regardless of however he feels about it, I'm not saying the guy's a total prick that doesn't care about his family, doesn't care about some guy calling out his family. I'm not saying that. But regardless of how he actually feels, Woody can paint himself in a positive light very, very easily, and he can benefit just as much from this uptick in relevancy for Obviously Jesus as Obviously Jesus did. He can benefit from that uptick in relevancy just as much as the other guy. Yes, he's the Juggernaut channel, but he can stay relevant too, and he has to strive to stay relevant. And this is doing a great job of that, and it's a huge PR hit, or not hit. It's a huge PR uptick for him, and he is going to be able to continue his Juggernaut channel and perpetuate his channel and his views and his subscriber count and just his general juggernautness. So a lot of people are saying, oh, well, you know, Obviously Jesus is such a bad guy, and yada yada yada. Woody's, well, here's the thing though. Let's get down to brass tacks here. Yeah, Obviously Jesus is a dick, but Woody also loves this. Woody's living for this. Woody is like, yeah, okay, I can spin this. This is good. So let's not, I mean, again, does that mean Woody's a bad guy? No. It doesn't mean Woody's a bad guy. Does that mean Obviously Jesus is a bad guy? Well, I don't know. That's up to you. Doesn't mean Woody's a bad guy, but there are issues here. There are underlying issues. There are underlying motivators. There are underlying factors that I don't think a lot of people or enough people are talking about. But anyway, guys, that's my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you did enjoy. And also, before you get out of here, there is a link in the description. If you could go ham, go hard on it. It is at the very top. It is clearly marked. This is one of the last few videos that I'm going to do on this, or that I'm going to be able to do. I want to get a few thousand before this is all said and done with these last few videos. So if you've got anything left, if you've been holding back, please hold back no longer. Go ham, go hard on that link. Every click counts. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. But thank you guys for joining. I hope you enjoyed. I am out.